My husband and I have a 5-month daughter, and he was the one who unfortunately got slammed with postpartum symptoms. He has severe PPA and he's in therapy for it. But it's been a bit of an adjustment for me. Nothing went as planned. I realize you can hardly plan most things and have them work out exactly as you planned when you become a parent, but some things. I don't know. Yet a absolutely gorgeous nursery, has everything color coordinated, bought a really expensive baby monitor, etc., and my husband refuses to even let the baby sleep in there because of his anxiety. Not even for naps. He will 100% wake her up and bring her out to where we are if I put her for a nap in her crib. If she's not in the room with us, he absolutely loses his mind. Hence, why me sleeping in another room with the baby away from him is an issue. Anyways, he absolutely knows that I hate long vehicle rides with the baby. Anything over 40 minutes is far too long. She hates the car and screams the entire time unless I'm sitting right beside her, and frankly, I don't want to sit in the backseat. I get car sick, irritated, I feel unsafe, accident trauma and trapping because you can't open the back door without opening the front door, so I can't get out of that vehicle without him letting me out, you name it. I just don't like it, and he knows that. Everything we need is within 20 minutes driving distance. All our family lives within 30 minutes. So we have absolutely zero reason to venture outside of this length of time, but he often tries pushing me too. Like last week he tried getting me to go to some restaurant he wanted to try and tried convincing me that the 3.5 hours round trip ride isn't even that bad. No, thanks. Well, yesterday he asked me if I wanted to get out of the house and go for a drive with him because he was going to look at a truck. I asked where it was and he said just on the other side of Albany. Albany is 40-ish minutes from us. So I said sure. Well, we get past Albany and it's been like 20 minutes at this point, so an hour total, and I'm getting irritated with being in the back seat, so I ask Wep we will get there. He checks the GPS and says 43 minutes. I was pissed. I asked him why TF he lied and told me it was right on the other side of Albany, and he gave some sad-assed I thought it was answer, which I do not buy for a single second. It was an hour and 58-minute car ride there, 40 minutes easily that he spent talking to the guy with the truck, just to decide he didn't want it, and then the 2.5 hours drive home, traffic. When we got back home I immediately grabbed the baby and went to our guest room and locked the door and just went to sleep. It was 8 p.m. I hadn't eaten yet, but I was too pissed to eat. The baby screamed the entire car ride home. Once he realized the door was locked, he started doing his panic/anxiety pacing, saying that I'm overreacting. Saying don't do this to me. Texted me a bunch of times. When I woke up in the morning I almost tripped over him because he fell asleep leaning against the door. He says I'm a fucking cunt for doing that, knowing how bad his anxiety is and overdramatic as hell to do so over an uncomfortable car ride. ETA, for the record, he knew if he had told me how far away it was I would have said no and not gone. He has anxiety about going that long without checking on the baby himself, so it was an issue. He even moved to remote work just so he didn't have to leave the baby. As I said, he's in therapy, but no, he refuses medications and doesn't follow the pointers the therapist has suggested to help his anxiety because he can't. Whenever I tell him how much his anxiety is affecting me and the baby's peace, he says in sickness and health, remember? It won't be like this forever.